I'm just excited that I'm here, that the season's here, that we get started, that we get to work, that I get to work with the guys. It's been a long summer, so I'm just anxious to get started.
Rachel Holt for NESN.com alongside Darren Hartwell here at the Celtics practice facility in Waltham for Media Day. And Darren, the theme of the day was high expectations. The Celtics have a beefed up roster with some new talented faces for the 2016-2017 season. So I have to ask you, is this the deepest you've seen the Celtics roster heading into training camp in recent memory?
I'd have to say so. I think since maybe the big three departed, this has kind of been the most expectations the Celtics have. The big addition, obviously, is Al Horford, and he comes into a team that kind of got a little bit of continuity going into last season with Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, kind of emerging as leaders of this team. And you add an all-star like Horford, I really think the expectations, like you said, are taken to the next level.
Danny Ainge said this is a team that's not going to be able to sneak up on anybody this year, but he added that's a good thing. People know that this team is going to be good. So in terms of how they'll compete in the East, where do you see them this season?
Well, it was funny. A few guys got asked the question about that, and they mentioned the Cavaliers. You know, that's kind of the team to beat. Obviously, they're defending NBA champs. Other than that, you know, the Celtics could be right behind them. You have the Toronto Raptors, who are also good. I think the Celtics, the expectation is that they'll be a top 3 seed in the East, and you know, the Cavs might be an unrealistic goal at this point, but you know, they have the pieces, and I guess only time will tell how Horford fits into the system and how well they can put everything together.
The Celtics are without the offensive power of Evan Turner this season. Even Brad Stevens said it is a big loss. So in terms of who will fill that void, what Celtics players are you looking at?
Well, in the short term, I think a lot of that's going to kind of shoulder on Jay Crowder. He was in that swingman role and did a lot for the team last year. They're going to rely on him more. In the long term, you look at a guy like Jaylen Brown. I think that's a big reason why they drafted him. He's a swingman, pretty versatile, very athletic. You know, can score the ball, which they need. And you know, I think in the long term, that's a guy that could fill in, and you know, he's a rookie. We'll see how it goes.
Well, one thing's for sure, you can certainly sense the excitement about this season in the room today, and as we head into training camp, we'll keep you updated on everything Celtics, so keep it locked on NESN.com.